All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BASHIM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole fact of Israel. And as you can see, I have up a quote from John Quincy Adams, which he was the sixth president of the United States. All right, which 6 is this devil's favorite damn number, and it suits him well. All right, but it says the quote here, it says, "We are sent into this world for some end," right? For some end. All right, and as you should know, in the book of 2nd, the 6th chapter, all right, it says Esau is the end of the world. All right, it says it is our duty, which I'll grab that. It says it is our duty to discover by close study what this end is, and when we once discover it, to pursue it with unconquerable perseverance. Okay, so when scriptures talk about this man has made a diligent search, okay, he knows he's the devil. Okay, the so-called white man, he knows he's the devil. Okay, he knows, it goes back to the Edomites, he knows that he's the devil. Okay, it says they are wiser than Daniel. Okay, let me see, every thought is deep. Okay, I'll probably grab it, which I'm just quoting them. It says here, this is Psalm 64 verse 6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Okay, so this is a quote from John Quincy Adams at the age of 11. Okay, and that number 11 as well. Okay, it goes well with him too, because the number 11 is equated with destruction. Okay, you have the Twin Towers. Okay, what happened to the Twin Towers? They were destroyed. Okay, so but going into the precept just brought out, these devils know that they are the devil. Okay, what it is he's been sent out to deceive you. Okay, so when it's, when this devil, he said, it is our duty to discover by close study what this end is, and when we once discover it and to pursue it, it says, and when we once discover it, to pursue it with unconquerable perseverance. So these devils found out that they're the devil, and what? Without it, going into, he's like a train of wickedness. Okay, a runaway train. Okay, since he's came into power, he's been what? He's been what scripture talk about wickedness being multiplied. Okay, so these devils know that they're the devil. Okay, but what else gonna get? So it says we are sent into this world for some end. Okay, because again, they've been created to be the wicked. All right, so let me get it. This is Proverbs. It's gonna be a quick lesson. This is just is looking up stuff on the internet, trying to get inspired, and you just look up these devils' own words. Okay, so we just talk about their tongue shall fall upon their own selves, or if you're paraphrasing, all right, so they're telling on themselves. Okay, you just gotta go out and look, search up New World Order on New World Order quotes. All right, you'll find plenty of devils, speaking on it. Okay, here, this is Proverbs 16 and verse 4. Proverbs 16 and verse 4. The Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, made all things for himself. All right, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Okay, so the Lord made the wicked for the day of evil, and the day of evil is what? Now. Okay, this is the time of doom. Okay, the day of doom. Okay, it's gonna be ultimately by Yahweh Shai, but it's by this devil. Okay, the scriptures talk about the wicked, which is thy sword. All right, it's talking about the Lord. All right, the Lord uses this devil like a utensil, like you use a pen to sign your name. Okay, the Lord uses the devil, because what it says in book of Daniel, the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Okay, so I'll read again. Proverbs 16 and 4. The Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So going to that quote, this devil, he knows he's a devil. Okay, so that's why he's going so hard. Okay, because the Lord made him to be wicked. The Lord made him to be evil. He can't be nothing else. Okay, going to the book of Jeremiah, can a leopard change his spots? Can an Ethiopian his skin? All right, so this man, he can't do nothing but be evil. All right, so how is he going to be righteous? Okay, because again, that would be confusion. Okay, but here, because going into the story of Esau and Jacob, okay, and it's going into the power of the Lord. Could just talk about from the same lump. Okay, the same lump of clay. All right, he made one vessel for honor and one vessel for dishonor. Okay, so here, this is Romans chapter 9 Romans chapter 9 and verse 19. Start at 19. I'll start at verse 19. It says, Romans chapter 9 verse 19. Thou would say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Okay, who hath resisted the will of YAHAWASHI? Nobody. Okay, no one out here is doing their own thing. If that's what they think they're doing, they're deceiving themselves. Okay, the Lord has everything under control. Okay, and it says, who hath resisted his will? So this devil, again, the will of the Lord was to make him a devil. Okay, so he can't go against that. All right, it's verse 20. But nay, O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Okay, the Lord is the one that created you. Okay, how are you going to try to, tell the Lord, no, you made me wrong. You didn't do it the right way. Okay, this ain't the right ingredients. Okay, the Lord is the author of everything. Okay, the air you breathe, everything comes from the Lord. Because why? It comes from the earth, from the Lord made the earth. Okay, the stars, everything. All right, we just read Proverbs 16:4. The Lord made all things for himself. Okay, so here it says, shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Okay, from the same lump. Okay, because Jacob and Esau had the same father and the same mother. Okay, the Lord made one for honor, all right, going into Jacob, and the other for dishonor, being Esau. Okay, so here this is verse 22. What if the Most High, willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? All right, so the Lord let this man continue on and do his thing in wickedness. All right, start from the bottom and build up to where you see today now. All right, here in 2020, the wicked rulership, all right, being Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so the Lord endured that long, he endured the long suffering to what? Esau can be built up, do what he did to our people. Okay, because again, the Lord's in control. All right, and the point is to build him up to what? To make an example out of him. Okay, greater than the example of Sodom, left in Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, going into today being modern day Egypt, a way worse example than what happened, in ancient Egypt. Okay, that deliverance. All right, so the Lord did all this because why? Because that's what the Lord intended him to do, intended him to be. Okay, and again, these devils know they're the devil. Okay, that's why they have these smirks. Okay, this look. Okay, on their face, because they know they're the devil. Okay, if they could pop horns off their head, they would, because they love being the devil. Okay, they love being sadistic. They love doing harm. They love doing evil. Okay, they lose sleep if they don't do evil. Okay, right. So here, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 6, and I'll start at verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Okay, and when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Okay, so John Quincy Adams said, we're brought here for what? We're sent into this world for some end. Okay, and the end is being what? The end of this world, this age, the age of wickedness. Okay, it says, verse 8, and he saith unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, going to that the lump. Okay, from the same lump became, again, two manner of people. All right, two different. It says what? Two nations shall be in thy womb. Okay, all right. Verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, so the end of the world is Esau. Okay, to what end? Is the end, again, the end of wickedness. All right, and the end of the wicked is now. Okay, so ultimately, again, the Lord, teaching us a valuable lesson. Okay, what happens when wickedness takes root and becomes an authority. Okay, and it's terrible. All right, but there's one I think I was gonna get, but I don't remember. Vessels of rat fit destruction. I think I can grab one real quick. Probably close out. But that's the point. It says pretty much, these devils trying to find out, because of that curiosity, what am I here for? What's my purpose? Okay, people all have these thoughts. Okay, and this devil said, I'm gonna be the devil. Okay, but it's like having a little mind freeze. Yeah, okay, all right, I got it now. It says, but the day of doom, because I talked about it earlier, the day of doom is the end of this time. All right, here it says, 2nd Edges chapter 7 and verse 4. I started verse 42. He answered me and said, this present life is not the end, where much glory doeth abide. All right, because why? Because this place is built on wickedness, lies, rape, murder. Okay, all things that are against, all right, righteousness. All right, therefore have they prayed for the weak. All right, verse 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. All right, it's again going to what end? The day of doom. Okay, again going into Revelation 12 and 12, the devil coming down with great wrath. All right, and the Lord coming through, all right, intervening. Okay, and that great war in heaven. All right, going to Michael and his angels. I have, of course, the head being YAHAWASHI, okay, of the army. All right, YAHAWASHI, and the Lord turning his fishers to hunters. Okay, it's gonna be a great showdown. Okay. So ultimately, again, this devil was designed to what? To be the example of what happens, or example what not to be. Okay, 2nd Edges 7 and 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of the immortality for it to come, when corruption is past. Okay, this is talking specifically about us. Okay, because we're the only people promised immortality. Okay? Just like Esau, Edom, the so-called white man was the only people promised, all right, for everlasting destruction. His line to be cut off, and now nothing's going to be left, not a root or branch. All right, those going to cut off all the nephews, the uncles, the fathers. Okay, that line is going to be done away with. All right, so going to the balance of the Lord. Okay, Esau, Edom is promised to be destroyed forever. All right, and the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they're promised to live forever. Okay, all right, it's verse 44. Intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, and how these things perpetuate upon the planet earth because wicked man is in rulership. Okay, all right, it's going to be taken out. It says righteousness has grown and truth has sprung up. All right, and that's happening, again, in this time now. Okay, going to the truth, which have been so long without fruit. The truth of it has always been there. It just hasn't been bearing any fruit. Because what? Because we've been going into Jeremiah 16. Is it Jeremiah 16? If I'm quoting it correctly. Are falling away. All right, we fell away. Oh, 17, Jeremiah 17. Yeah, Jeremiah 17 before we've been discontinued from our heritage. All right, this is for verse 45, which I can close out. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory. All right, so can I keep reading? I mean, I can, but then I'm gonna close out here. So those are gonna get the victory is going into the elect. All right, they've overcame by what? They overcame the wicked one. All right, by the blood of the Lamb. Okay, going into YAHAWASHI. Okay, so you can't oppress us no more. Okay, because again, this devil, he's the oppressor. Okay, the Lord talked about the hammer of the earth. He's talking about Esau, even the so-called white man. All right, that's why, again, he loves being the devil, because that's who he is. Okay, and us as a people being of Yahweh Shem Shai, supposed to love being righteous. Okay, that's what we've been designed to do. All right, so we're leaving examples. All right, and that's pretty much it. Being the inspiration came from this quote. But just knowing, man, just know these devils know that they're the devil. Okay, so that they know they're the devil, then obviously somebody got to be the opposite of that. Okay, going into the elect. All right, the people of Yahweh Shem Shai, and we believe through the Spirit, power of Yahweh Shem Shai, that we are those people. Going into Romans. All right, the Spirit bear witness. All right, so with that, those words be edifying. As those going to give our praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, by Shem Kabadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole faith of Israel.